Well, Hare Krishna, for those that are still here, I know you probably already asked the question, but just from a raise of hands, how many of you go to Krishna Club? Or how many of you had kids that go to Krishna Club? Oh, I see a couple of you, very good. So maybe I can ask them, should I ask them questions? Let's see if anyone remembers anything from Krishna Club. How many chapters are there about the Gita? Zero? Try again. Any answers? Oh, at the back, yes, give me your answer. Shout it out. 18, well done. And how many verses are there? Yes? How many? 700, well done. Very good. So it seems that people have been learning something at Krishna Club, which is really good. So as the Merchant Prabhu mentioned, Krishna Club is, it's kind of like a Sunday school. So I want to tell you a little bit about Krishna Club and what we do there. It's a very fun-filled environment where children learn about Krishna. But they learn more than just Krishna. So it starts off with Krishna. Krishna is the absolute center of everything that we do at Krishna Club. We have children that join from the age of 4 all the way to the age of 14. And we go by years, so we kind of keep them according to the school years. And the way in which we teach them is targeted based on their age. So obviously we have 4-year-olds, and the way you teach a 4-year-old is quite different to a 14-year-old. So we tailor the way in which we teach them. But a little bit about what we teach in our Krishna Club. So what we do with Krishna Club is we try to educate the children about festivals, pastimes of Krishna. They engage in festivals. We even have festivals. Like recently we've had the burning of Ravana in October, and subsequent to that we had the Diwali and the Govardhan Puja celebration. But the way we did the celebration was that we engaged the children in all aspects of the celebration. So normally, with the Govardhan Hill, I'm sure you see in the manor, there are obviously pujaris and devotees who are involved in all of those processes. But with Krishna Club, we designed it so the children are involved. So the children are busy building Govardhan Hill. They are the ones doing the Rangoli. They are helping decorate things. At some of our other festivals, they help to make the garlands. So get them engaged in all these services that would typically be done by adults so that they get exposed to it as well. Now there's an African proverb that says, it takes a village to raise a family. And I think that particular proverb runs true for Krishna consciousness. Because what you find is that children come here every Sunday, they come with their parents, and what happens is they develop very meaningful relationships and friendships. And they continue to keep coming here for those friends. And as having these friends, when you tell, I'm sure some of you parents out there can relate to it, it's easy to get a child to come or to go somewhere where they know they're meeting a friend who they're going to play with and engage with. So they develop meaningful friendships. Parents as well develop meaningful relationships with other parents. And in that way, we build ourselves into a community. So that's kind of the essence of Krishna Club. And it's a big family that we effectively have. As I mentioned, we teach about festivals, we touch on Bhagavad Gita, we also learn shlokas. So somewhere between the age of 4 all the way up to 14, the children learn roughly 40 shlokas. Now, how many of you here have heard about the Bhakti Shastri degree? Hands up. Yeah? Good, well done. So actually, if your children have gone through the process from ages 4 to 14, by the end of it, they end up knowing 40 shlokas. And you know what children are? They absorb certain things very, very quickly, and shlokas are one because of the repetitive nature of it. They absorb this. So by the time they leave, they already know those shlokas. So Krishna Club has many different facets to it. As I mentioned, we've got the teachings that we have, the learnings that we have. We've got different teachers, and obviously with different teachers come the different aspects and skill sets to be able to teach children at different ages. But we also run extracurricular clubs. Now I know Krishna Club is the extracurricular club to school, but we run an extracurricular club. And what we have is we have a couple of different things. We have instruments. So some children are learning the harmonium, some are learning the mridanga. We also have language classes. So we have a Hindi class and a Gujarati class that's running, as well as some art classes. So children can engage in those things as well. We like to engage the parents as well, so it's not just teachings and learnings for the children, we like to engage the parents too. So sometimes we have different lectures, so parents, while their children are gone off to Krishna Club, can then stay back and listen to the lectures, or they can engage in services. And because of this, this engagement, we've also had a set of parents who've decided to take up their own initiative, and they have started a little Krishna library. So we have this little library that the set of parents has initiated that's linked to Krishna Club. So we can now have an added feature, which is the facility for children to come and borrow books, Krishna conscious books, read them and return them without having to buy all of them. So that gives you a little bit about what Krishna Club does and how it helps, nurture your children, keep them in tune with Krishna and Krishna consciousness, and keeps you here as well. So you keep coming back for more and more to the manor. So I think that basically gives you the highlights of it all. And I'll maybe just check if there might be any questions from the audience before I hand back to the right-hand corner. Yes, Karan. Oh, yes, very good point. So in terms of the cadence and the logistics, the club is run every Sunday. It starts, we'll call it 5 to 10 until 11:30. So what tends to happen is we tend to have, we all come together as a group, the entire class. I should maybe just take a step back and say, I'll come back to that in a moment. But yes, we basically all come together, there's worship, and again, in that worship and kirtan, it's all done by the children. So we encourage the children to do the chanting of the different mantras, and we teach them all the different bhajans and kirtans. It starts with that, and then we go off for an hour of class, and then the children disperse into the different classes based on their age groups. So it's every Sunday during school term time, effectively from 10 to 11:30. Yeah. Any other questions? No. Okay. I think we've lost everybody to Charlotte and Paul, so I'll hand back to you, my turn. Thank you. Hare Krishna.